So the video that we just saw was from the Lancet Health Journal, and wherein they did research in 197 countries involving 57 lakh people, their routines and how much they move. And India came in 12th from the last. So India का कहीं 185, 186 था. It's so depressing listening to this that in spite of knowing the benefits of movement, exercise, school में सिखाया जाता हमें कि how important it is for us to exercise. School में PT class होती थी. Um, in general, people know the importance of exercise. So who's this iPhone here? Is this Pankaj Bhaiya or Dr. Amandeep? Because Dr. Amandeep has prepared a very good note on the benefits of exercise. I just requested if anybody can do, and she shared with me yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, camera off. I don't know who is that. Okay. So let's talk about since yeah, Dr. Amandeep is there. So Dr. Amandeep, are you comfortable sharing the benefits of exercise today?
सर मंडे को करूं क्या? मैं बिजी हूँ
Yeah,
अभी,
yeah.
बच्चे
No
को
problem.
तैयार करना।
Yeah,
ओके
I can understand. I can understand. No problem. Yeah. So let's talk about exercise. So हमने मंडे क्या सीखा था? किसी को याद है मंडे हमने क्या सीखा था about exercise? What does exercise does in relation to which disease and what it does? Anyone remembers कि भूल गए सब? चलिए नोट्स
Some
देख
milking
लीजिए.
पर बात की थी ना?
Sorry?
We had spoken about milk.
No. It's Monday. We spoke about exercise and how it is beneficial for people with cancer also, and if
Okay.
you don't want to develop cancer, and how it helps in improving the
Sorry.
immunity.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about 2 weeks back Monday, right?
no problem, no problem. So हमने दो बात सीखा था. इम्यूनिटी दो होता है, एक होता है इनेट इम्यूनिटी, एक होता है अडेप्टिव इम्यूनिटी, एंड हाउ एक्सरसाइज हेल्प अस टू improve the innate immunity, जिससे if your innate immunity is strong, so your body can defend well against the viruses and the bacteria that attack us non-stop 24/7. So our body is immunity becomes strong. Then this report came and I thought, why not let's discuss the importance of exercise. Obviously most of you know here why it is important to exercise, but let's understand the science behind it, and what people in the blue zones, those who live for 100 and 120 years, and my experience with the Yoga Institute, what yoga says about exercise, and in general, what the medical fraternity, what doctors says, what WHO says. So let's start with WHO. Okay. So in this, what we listen to is that 150 minutes of movement per week is what is the minimum what WHO recommends. So that comes to roughly about 20-25 minutes in a day. So do you think this much movement is enough for us if we exercise 20-25 minutes in a day, then we can be healthy? Anybody has any views on this, or do you agree? Do you disagree? Yeah, anyone?
No, we will require more.
Okay, so
Like
Pooja is saying
movement
we
throughout
require
the
more.
day. Yeah. Like
So
every 1 hour we should move for at least 500 to 1,000 steps.
okay, so Pooja is saying that apart from exercise, you should move throughout the day. Very logical. Yes, we should move. But about
I
exercise,
think
I'm talking about exercise. कि क्या 20 मिनट की एक्सरसाइज डेली आपके लिए काफी है? Anybody else? Divya Bhabhi is saying yes.
काफी
Okay.
है अगर it's okay if like your calorie intake is also up to that level. Recommended calorie intake is 1,500 like the calories per day of between 1,500 to 2,000. If you're taking that, then it's okay.
Okay. So Vishal is like that your amount of energy expenditure depends on the amount of energy intake that you take in the form of calories. So if you're taking roughly 1,500 calories in a day, then 20 minutes of exercise is enough. Okay. Very logical, I would say. Anybody else? Good. People are thinking so much now in terms of their energy intake and expenditure. Anybody has any other view after the so much of conditioning in the past 1.5 years about exercise? Yeah. No? Okay. तो ये तो हो गया चलो WHO बोलता है ना what yoga says about exercise. So in yoga, as we all know now, there are 8 limbs of yoga, and exercise or asanas is only one limb. So what yoga says about exercise, that exercise is not a end in itself. Okay. So what asanas do, they are a means to an end. Obviously, if you talk about the end in yoga, it's samadhi, wherein you become one with the consciousness. So why is exercise important in yoga? So that you can sit in meditative pose for long period of time. That is the goal of exercise in yoga. If you talk about the yogic point of view, ki why we should exercise, why we should perform asanas. This is what yoga says. Now the medical fraternity, what doctors says that why we should exercise. So medical fraternity is more concerned about the BMI part or the fat percentage or the metabolism. Ki why exercise is important to मेंटेन दीज पैरामीटर्स कि ये सब पैरामीटर्स आपके अगर इन रेंज रहेंगे देन द चांसेस ऑफ गेटिंग दिस क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस जो ये रिपोर्ट ने बताया द हाइपरटेंशन एंड द डायबिटीज एंड द कोलेस्ट्रॉल हार्ट डिजीज उसके इंसिडेंसेस कम हो जाएंगे ओके नाउ इफ यू लुक एट द पीपल फ्रॉम द ब्लू जोन okay blue zones I think everybody must be knowing there are 5 areas in the world 5 regions in the world specifically where people live beyond 100 fit without any diseases जहाँ सबसे ज्यादा लोग रहते हैं fit and let's learn from them also कि how much do they exercise okay so there the concept of exercise actually doesn't exist okay it's very surprising when I read this that these people believe in movement ओके सो घर का काम खुद करना खुद की खेती करनी दे डू देयर ओन फार्मिंग दे डू देयर ओन चोर्स वहां पर कोई कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं है कि मेड आएगी या कुक आएगा या बनाएगा वो खुद का काम खुद करते हैं दे डांस दे प्ले दे एंगेज इन अ स्पोर्ट ओके सो एक्सरसाइज हमें समझना पड़ेगा कि लेट्स नॉट कंसिडर एक्सरसाइज एज अ पार्ट कि हमें ये करना है व्हाट पूजा वेरी राइटली सेड इज दैट मूवमेंट इज इम्पोर्टेंट okay it's very important because human beings have evolved over millions of years if you look at the evolution of human beings we were hunters and gatherers we were not meant to live in four walls कि हम एक जगह पे बैठे रहे हम टीवी देखें या बैठे या मोबाइल फोन देखें या हम बैठ के काम करें okay so for millions of years we were living in a certain way then this industrial revolution happened then this digital revolution happened and we have been moving less and less and now the stage is that 50% of Indians बोलते हैं आलसी हो गए हैं and they are not moving and how this is leading to the incidences of these chronic diseases lifestyle diseases just because of lack of movement at Cornell also in this month we are learning about exercise and what happens during exercise and so one thing I would like to share what I learned this week is that exercise has a direct relation with your morbidity okay? तो आप अगर एक्सरसाइज आप डेली करते हैं और आप एक्सरसाइज रेगुलरली करते हैं then what happens is your chances of dying goes down isn't that motivation enough to exercise and that is irrespective of your BMI okay so कई कई बार क्या होता है people just set certain goals related to exercise कि मुझे वजन घटाना है and वजन नहीं घटता है तो they get demotivated and they stop exercising कि exercising से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है it can affect when you will die मतलब it is so powerful कि हमें एक्सरसाइज क्यों करना है चाहिए बिकॉज इट हैज डायरेक्ट रिलेशन विथ योर मेटाबॉलिज्म द वे यू expend your energy the way energy is metabolized in our cells it's very technical जो हमने सीखा it was very technical thing but simple भाषा में बोलूं तो exercise can be a life saver for you if you do daily exercise so how much exercise is best ideally I would say 40 to 45 minutes of focused movement in the morning why I'm recommending more twice more than WHO because we are sitting more simple logic is that we are sitting more we are not moving enough we are leading sedentary lives so that's why 40 to 45 minutes बहुत ज्यादा भी नहीं करना चाहिए हमें एक्सरसाइज क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा करने से उसका असर उल्टा ही होता है इनफैक्ट अब मेटाबॉलिज्म स्लोज डाउन if we exercise for more than 45-50 minutes exactly the opposite happens what exercise is meant to do for our bodies so don't overdo also don't underdo also 40-45 minutes of exercise करिए it will improve your lifespan it also releases certain neurotransmitters in your brain okay so there are certain chemicals in the brain epinephrine norepinephrine serotonin dopamine also हमको let's not get into the chemicals certain chemicals in the brain they get released when we exercise and these are the just what the antidepressant drugs do जो हम डिप्रेशन की जो दवाइयों में जो होता है जो केमिकल रिएक्शंस हमारे ब्रेन में होते हैं that can be very easily achieved with exercise तो अनदर बिग मोटिवेशन फॉर अस कि आप खाली कॉन्सेप्ट क्लास अटेंड मत करिए, आप पूरा एक्सरसाइज करिए, भले मेरे साथ करिए, किसी और के साथ करिए, बट डू exercise daily. You will save lakhs and crores in future in terms of medical bills. Also, your quality of life will improve because it has an antidepressant depressive effect on our brain, on our bodies. You make healthier choices also because when you exercise, so आप generally notice करेंगे that you are more careful about what you put into your body. Also, generally most of us at least, सब तो नहीं करते मुझे पता है यहाँ पर, but most of us eat also healthy. So it is a direct relation with your longevity. It is very good for your brain. और भी काफी benefits जो exercise के थे, डॉक्टर अमनदीप ने बहुत अच्छा एक लिस्ट बनाया for kids, for senior citizens, for different age groups. She has made a list जो हम मंडे सीखेंगे. बट आज के लिए समझ जाइए कि हमें कितना एक्सरसाइज जरूरी है. 40-45 मिनट्स 5 to 6 days in a week. एक दिन कंप्लीट रेस्ट भी होना चाहिए बिफोर आवर मसल्स टू रिकवर. डोंट ओवरडू एक्सरसाइज एंड डोंट डू ओनली वन टाइप ऑफ एक्सरसाइज ऑल्सो. जैसे कुछ लोग करते हैं खाली वॉकिंग किए तो हमारा हो गया, हम तो खाली वॉक करेंगे, हम और कुछ नहीं करेंगे. कुछ लोग खाली योगा करना चाहते हैं कि हमने तो खाली योगा कर लिया. नो, एक्सरसाइज के भी 4 हिस्से होते हैं. ओके, सो इट इज फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी जो हमें योगा स्ट्रेचिंग से मिलती है. सेकेंड इज स्ट्रेंथ जो आज हम करने वाले हैं यूजिंग आवर बॉडी वेट एंड सम एक्सटर्नल वेट ऑल्सो. थर्ड इज कार्डियोवैस्कुलर, the exercise for our cardiovascular system, and fourth is balance. Okay, so think of these as four wheels of a car. I'll repeat: it is flexibility, strength, cardiovascular and balance. तो ये चारों पे हमें इक्वली फोकस करना चाहिए. इसके लिए मैं क्लास को भी डिवाइड करता हूँ. आई जस्ट ट्राई टू डिवाइड द क्लास इन डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स. जैसे लास्ट टाइम हमने ज्यादा फोकस किया था फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी एंड कार्डियोवैस्कुलर जो हम योगा में होल्डिंग पोजेस किए थे. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू फोकस मोर ऑन कार्डियोवैस्कुलर एंड स्ट्रेंथ. आई ट्राई टू कवर 2 or 3 एस्पेक्ट्स डेली इन द एक्सरसाइज. सो डोंट थिंक आपके खाली अपने वॉक किया तो आपका एक्सरसाइज हो गया. नहीं, दैट इज सर्टेनली नॉट इनफ फॉर यू. 40-45 मिनट्स डेली करिए. एंड ऑल्सो जो पूजा ने बोला, वेरी लॉजिकल. ऐसा नहीं है कि 45 मिनट किया या आधी घंटा किया एंड पूरा दिन आप फिर बैठ सकते हैं. नो, दैट इज ऑल्सो हार्मफुल फॉर अवर हेल्थ. दैट विल ऑल्सो क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ फिजिकल इश्यूज इफ यू आर सेडेंट्री थ्रू आउट द डे. अगर आप पूरे दिन बैठे रहते हैं, दैट इज अगेन इक्विवेलेंट टू स्मोकिंग. ओके, सो जो स्मोकिंग से जो हार्म होता है वही हार्म हमें बैठने से भी होता है. आई विल गो डीप इनटू द साइंस ऑफ एक्सरसाइज नेक्स्ट वीक, दैट व्हाट हैपेंस कि हम जब एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं डिफरेंट स्टेजेस हम कौन कौन सा फ्यूल यूज करते हैं. इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट दैट आई एम लर्निंग दिस मंथ. बट फॉर नाउ लेट्स नॉट बी द पार्ट ऑफ दैट 50% आलसी इंडियंस. हम उसका नहीं बनेंगे. एंड वी एंड अवर फैमिली मेंबर्स ऑल्सो, let's motivate our family members, our friends, our those who are people in our vicinity to move more, to join some kind of program. Because खुद नहीं होता है, हम सोचेंगे ना हम खुद एक्सरसाइज कर लें, it's just not possible for me also to exercise. To just join, make them join a program or a friend group. कि हाँ, we have a buddy with whom you can work out. And let's कि 20 साल बाद रिपोर्ट आनी चाहिए कि 100% इंडिया इज फिट. लेट्स मेक अ गोल कि एटलीस्ट हम जिनको जानते हैं हमारे आसपास, दे एक्चुअली स्टार्ट मूविंग. यू कैन पोस्ट पिक्चर्स ऑफ योर्स एक्सरसाइजिंग जो आपको बेनिफिट्स मिल रहे हैं. जैसे हम लोग फेसबुक में पोस्ट किया करते थे, व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू एक्सरसाइज, सो मेनी पीपल गॉट मोटिवेटेड व्हेन दे यूज्ड टू सी अवर. मेरे पास लोग सालों बाद आते थे कि आपके फोटोज देख के हमने एक्सरसाइज स्टार्ट किया. So let's motivate at least our kids, our parents, our family members, our spouses. If they are not moving enough, let's educate them. Let's can share this video also with them. जो recording अभी हो रही है, that why it is so important. No matter how much kale, how many broccoli, how much salads you eat, but if you don't move, अगर हम move नहीं करेंगे, you are going to die early. As simple as that. Okay, so let's make this a part of our daily routine. It is, बोलते हैं ना, miss your meals. खाना मिस कर दे जाइए, but do not miss your daily rounds of exercise. बहुत सारा fat storage है आपके body में which can help you even if you don't eat. But there is absolutely no alternative to movement. कि movement का कोई विकल्प ही नहीं है आपको कि आप सोच लेंगे कि आप मूव नहीं कर रहे हैं आप बच के निकल सकते हैं. कोई नहीं बच सकता है. जिसने कैंसर का तो डिटेल में समझा था कि कैंसर कैसे होता है. इफ यू डोंट एक्सरसाइज, एंड इवन दोस हु हैव कैंसर, द चांसेस ऑफ गेटिंग कैंसर, रिकरेंस ऑफ, इफ यू डोंट मूव. और भी हम बीमारियों का सीखेंगे आगे जाके कि हाउ एक्सरसाइज इम्पैक्ट्स योर हार्ट हेल्थ, हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट योर बोन्स, जो हम आगे इस सीरीज में सीखेंगे. Okay, anybody has anything to share, any questions, any experience you want to share with exercise? Yeah, anyone? Because जैसे विशाल यहाँ exercise करे तो विशाल, what changes are you noticing in yourself? Can you share? It's been 9 or 10 months now. You have been exercising regularly, yeah? Any changes that you have noticed in yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, or in terms of disease reversal also, if you can share with people? Yeah?
It's a lot of physical changes, I'll say, and mental changes also. It's not only about physical. So physically, I am fitter now. I have reversed my hypertension because I remember, like in the month of July, when I diagnosed with the hypertension. So doctor asked me to start the medicine, but I have also taken medicine for a month because it was required at that point of a time. But after when I started losing my weight and I started movement daily, it stopped after a month, almost after a month or 2 months. So that is one of the biggest benefit. Otherwise, this medicine, once you start, it always goes. So physically, I have started losing my weight from that point of a time, and that's why like I am more fitter. I can think more clearly. I think that is one of the advantage. So lot of mental advantage also. Also, from the physical terms, one best advantage what I've seen is that you become active, and not only like your productivity increases. Okay, so by similar that to that report, that if you have the alas in your body, you will not be able to give your 100%. So that also has increased. That also has get benefited a lot.
Great. Thank you, Vishal, for sharing. Yeah. So the myth जो है कि एक बार आपको बीपी की दवाई लेनी है तो जिंदगी भर लेनी पड़ेगी. See how that's a big myth, because medical science doesn't believe in cure. They just believe in symptoms, suppressing your symptoms. So here's one classic case. मैंने विशाल इसलिए बोला that he's very diligent with diet also. So I would say उसका जो weight loss हुआ, that was not only due to exercise. Yeah, obviously exercise helped in weight loss, but एक्सरसाइज एंड वेट लॉस का बहुत डायरेक्ट रिलेशन नहीं है. सो डोंट गेट डिसअपॉइंटेड अगर आप यहाँ खाली वेट लॉस के लिए आते हैं. सो वेट लॉस हैज अ लॉट ऑफ फैक्टर्स, अ लॉट ऑफ हार्मोनल फैक्टर्स आल्सो आर देयर, अ लॉट ऑफ dietary changes are required for weight loss. You need to sleep on time. The stress levels should be like in control also. So weight loss तो उस वजह से हुआ, not only due to exercise, I would say, but yeah, the disease reversal thing that he said, the mental clarity that you get, because this is just because of the neurotransmitters जो मैंने आपको बताया, उस वजह से होता है ये. सो लेट्स मेक इट अ पॉइंट कि हमें जो 80% रूल हम सेट किए क्लास के लिए कि हम 80% टाइम्स तो वर्कआउट करेंगे ही, नहीं करेंगे तो भोगना आपको ही. इट्स योर लाइफ अल्टीमेटली. आप खुद डिसाइड करिए हाउ यू वांट योर लाइफ टू पैन आउट. देयर इज नो विजडम, आई विल रिपीट दैट लाइन अगेन, देयर इज नो विजडम in living your first half, मतलब कि first 30-40 years of life in such a way कि next 30-40 years आपको हॉस्पिटल में बीते, या दवाइयाँ लेते रहे, या 20-30, मैं लोगों को जानता हूँ लोग 10-20-30 गोलियां रोज लेते हैं just because of this lack of movement. And खासकर women in India, they believe that हमें तो खाली घर का काम करना है. Let's get out of this wrong thing कि exercise खाली males के लिए होता है. No, it is equally important for females also. In fact, I would say it is more important for them, because the kind of hormonal changes they experience in the second half of their life, it is all the more important for women in this group. And to exercise daily, it's daily movement is a must. It's a must. So let's take a pledge. एक pledge हम लेते हैं कि for the rest of our lives consciously हम करेंगे. 3 दिन तो मेरे साथ आप करते ही, 3-4 दिन. बाकी दिन के लिए आपको चाहिए तो मैं वीडियोस ग्रुप में शेयर कर दूंगा. आई हैव लॉट ऑफ एक्सीलेंट, easy to do, very motivating exercise videos जो मैं खुद भी follow करता हूँ when I don't have a trainer, or when I don't have um, when I lose motivation, तो वीडियो चालू कर लो, अपने आप फ्लो में हो जाता है. I'll share those videos in the group for everyone, but don't think there's a substitute for the class, because बता रहा हूँ आप बहुत दिन तक नहीं कर पाएंगे वो. एक मोटिवेशन चाहिए, एक टीचर चाहिए, एक ट्रेनर, एक ग्रुप which can motivate you to move daily. I'm just extending the concept because this is so important to go into your subconscious कि आप करिए एक्सरसाइज. मैं बता रहा हूँ, इट इज, आई कैन सी द चेंजेस लास्ट 16 साल से. एक वीक तो बहुत दूर की बात है, 2-3 दिन भी ऐसा नहीं किया मैंने लगातार एक्सरसाइज नहीं किया. So I exercise more because of my health condition, but because of my arthritis. But other than that also, it has been like a blessing. Arthritis has been a blessing in my life. That because of that, मुझे आज, I'm 40 now, and I don't have any chronic lifestyle disease, just because I have been exercising almost daily for the past 16 years, almost daily. Okay, so let's do this for our own health. Let's do for the and कि हम जो इंडिया का पोजीशन आज 186 से इंडिया टॉप पे आना चाहिए, that our country is the fittest in the world. Can we do it? Can we do it? Because it all starts with you. ये मत सोचिए मेरे करने से क्या होगा. It all starts with one. आप खुद तो करिए, दुनिया अपने बदल जाएगी, बोल रहे हैं. Let's not think negatively about this report. Let's take it positively and let's start working on ourselves. So let's stand up now, खड़े हो जाते हैं, and let's do our daily round of exercise. तो जो सुखासन में बैठे पहले वज्रासन में आ जाइए, and then slowly get up.